What's up, Sucka? Once again, we're live. We're back again for the podcast. We took a break last week. Actually, we didn't plan on taking a break, but Josh was MIA. Oh, yeah, we did. Never mind. We did in the evening. That's right. I'm talking shit. But we're back once again with the What's Up, Sucka podcast. I got a special guest over here, my on and off, sometimes manager, host, sometimes producer, and good friend, Vance Bradford. What's up, Vance?
What's happening? What's happening, E?
What's up, man? What you got going on, man? I see you're a busy man nowadays. I see you running around with Brother Man from Martin a lot. What you doing? What you got in the works with him? Is it top secret?
Well, right now, we're getting ready to release it here shortly, though. But
Release what?
we got a little project we're working on there, Edward. Reginald Ballard, a.k.a. Bruh Man from the fifth floor.
Hey, go ahead and put that thing a little bit farther from your face so that we cannot hear you.
Okay, man. Let me get that fist there.
Yeah,
Boom.
there
How
you
we
go.
going?
Punch
Are
it.
we right?
Yeah, there you go. Get a fist in the face.
So, his thing on Martin was, the sandwiches, from the Surf sandwiches, from the Hope sandwiches, the Wish sandwiches. So we're going to go around the country, man, and he's going to be searching for that perfect sandwich.
For the perfect sandwich?
Sandwich, man. That's Bruh Man, from Martin, yeah.
And so y'all are already filming episodes? Y'all got some already in the works and you're going to release them?
Yeah, we actually we're going to start out with some, clips, man. Some, clips of him going around, and San Antonio, Texas was the first city he hit, man. So.
Cool, man. Cause I know Reg. I guess you hooked me up with Reg a few years ago. It's been some years now. Cause I did the joke joint with Reg.
Did you?
Yeah, a long time ago. Shit, and the joke joint's been closed about 7-8 years now, huh?
I think, and then also, what was the place out on Military?
The Northwest Military.
Yeah.
The military makes it sound like the South Side, bro. There's a big difference between Northwest Military and South Side Military.
What was the name of the place?
Big difference. Las Chiladas.
There you go.
Yeah, when I did Las Chiladas with Reg, and he took his mom. Yeah.
Right. So we're gonna do something too, man. We're gonna actually we're gonna shoot a baby doc.
A what?
Documentary.
Oh, baby doc.
Yeah.
I don't know all the terms. I didn't know that was a term. Like, I don't know.
You know how the bros do. You know how we do.
Everything. The baby D.
Changing lanes.
Oh yeah.
But so we're gonna shoot when I say baby doc, we're gonna it's not gonna be a full length, but it's gonna be an introduction.
What's a mini? Because what's a full length? About 2 hours? I mean, documentaries could be anything.
Well, it depends on how deep you go into.
Yeah. So what's a mini doc? You're thinking like an hour episode or something?
Well, we're shooting 30-minute episodes.
Oh, so it's gonna be like a series? It's gonna be continuing?
Well, yeah, not the documentary, but the searching for the perfect sandwich.
I know that, but the documentary.
Yeah, the documentary's gonna probably be a good 30 minutes too. We may get have an hour, but that'd probably be my.
What's the documentary gonna be about? Just Reg's life?
Yeah.
How he got from where he's to where he's at now? Where's he from?
And
he's from Galveston, right?
Huh?
He's from Galveston, right?
From Galveston, Texas. Yes, sir. Born and raised.
But I remember seeing him on Menace to Society.
Right.
He's the one in the backyard in that scene when he says, "I'm gonna say it, Vance." He says, "Man, he can't drink that." He says, "No, get a little nigga a drink." and then the mom comes out and catches him and says, "What the fuck are you doing, DJ or whatever? What's his name?" And beats the shit out of him. And he was but that was Brother Man. He was thin too back then.
Yeah. So I'm so glad you specifically said that was Brother Man. Brother Man was what the Martin character created. Bruh Man is Reginald's. So just
Bruh, B-R-U-H.
B-R-U-H, bruh.
Yeah, Bruh Man.
Bruh Man from the fifth floor.
And he's a pretty well established comedian too.
Yeah, he's doing pretty good, man. He's it was crazy. That's how I kind of met him, man.
Doing comedy?
Doing well. I didn't know. I was in Houston, and they had this club called the Hip Hop Comedy Stop. And on Thursdays, they were doing like a replica of the Apollo night in New York. And so we was out there. I had a couple guys from San Antonio. We went down there, and they was going to be on the show.
Q?
Huh?
Q?
No, it wasn't Quinn this time. It wasn't Quinn.
Who was it that you had from San Antonio back then?
Big Lou.
Big Lou.
Big Lou even had a Taco Bell commercial, man.
Never heard of Big Lou. What year was that?
Oh, man, that's back in early 2000, late 90s, early 2000.
Big Lou. Did you ever hear a comedian named Big Lou?
Taco Bell.
What happened to Big Lou?
Big Lou, he done quite a few things, man. But I know he ended up being a minister, and also I think he has might have a senior citizen type development type, homes for senior citizens. I think that's what he's doing.
Well, he stopped doing comedy though.
Well, I think he's still doing comedy, man. You never stop as a stand-up, man. Like I say, dude, as long as you can get on stage, you can be a stand-up.
I've seen some people stop. I
I've
seen a couple
that have stopped.
But you know what though? The ones that did stop were never really doing anything successful. Like they weren't getting called back anyway. No one even noticed they stopped because no one was fucking calling them, But
stand-up's not easy, man.
No, it definitely isn't. But everyone
to be good.
Everyone thinks that they can do it. Everyone, when you see someone go up there and do it so effortlessly, and just look like it's just so simple, and the crowd is in sync, and then they go, "I could do that," and you're like, "Yeah, you can do it, but will you do it?" And when you do it, it's going to take you a while to get to there, And people just think, nah. But it's brutal when you come off and then you're like, what happened?
Well, I think one of the biggest things is like you sitting around on the couch and just before the lights, camera, action, and you had Josh laughing, but some of them things you were saying, that builds that confidence. Josh was really building your confidence by laughing at the bullshit you were saying.
Oh, really? Is that what was going on here?
So they get that false confidence, man, on that couch comedy. You with your partners, but then it's really amazing. But if you can take that from the couch to the stage,
yeah,
and to get people to listen and keep their, keep them.
Well,
it's a skill.
As a matter of fact, last night I went to Bernie, to one of the owners of Black Rifle Coffee Company's houses, and he's got this multi-million-dollar compound over there, dude. And they do a comedy night there now, dude. They're doing a comedy night there, and last night was his first time going up and doing comedy.
Who?
The owner? One of the owners. And he's a young dude. He's in his 30s. Maybe, late 30s maybe, but mid to late 30s, but he's still in his 30s. He's young. That's young to me. And he went up there for his first time, and they're all ex-military dudes. He had this crowd of people, all these. It's a great crowd, dude. You see, and then he had all these dudes from Austin, and that because they're not getting, I guess they're not getting the stage time they want in Austin, and so he's giving them a chance to come out there to his place. He's got a little club on his property.
Wow.
Yeah, with the stage and the bar and
nice.
Everything. Yeah, it's nice, and I was there to critique him pretty much. That's what he asked me and Justin just to watch him and then give him some pointers. And what I got from him is that the stuff that he wrote and tried to make funny wasn't that, but then towards the end, right at the end of his set, he said some stuff that you could tell like came from the heart. Like he was saying how he hated cyclists in the road when he's driving and he wants to kill these people. And that's when he got into like regular conversation. And at the end of it, I said, "Hey, come here." When he was done, I said, "Hey, dude, what was your closer, dude? I forgot." And he was all like, "Yeah, it was about the cyclists." I go, "That was it, bro. You really hate fucking cyclists on the road, don't you?" He was like, "Yeah, I fucking hate." And I go, "See, that was it. That came from the heart. That shit came from the heart. The other stuff was just some stuff you wrote and we're trying to make it funny." So I go, "That's where you need to find. That's your couch guy. That's where you need to find. That's the dude in the garage that's kicking it that you need to find and be him."
Right.
And that's what's hard to do. And it's taken me a long time to find it. This weekend I found it. I did all weekend with Carlos Mencia at the LOL.
That's funny you said that too. That you found it, man, because I remember when you first started, when I first saw you, when I first saw you was in that competition.
Mm-hmm.
And
that was 15 years ago at the LOL.
Yeah, man. And I saw you hanging around, and I was like, but I saw something different. I just said, man, but I said, this dude here needs to be, if he can, can show him the funny, then I think he'd be good. Because you had good material. That's one thing. You had good material.
I wrote 2 new sets each fucking round.
Oh, well, see,
I didn't even know.
I didn't know that.
Everyone else did the same shit again. I didn't know because I was so new.
Well, I didn't even,
Well,
I just knew it was something different about you, man. And so, I can see when you're telling the story now how you pulled that guy over from the coffee guy to telling him and giving him to where you were, and like you said, you have really grown, man.
Yeah.
And that's good, man. It's some cats don't take it serious and know that comedy is a craft. Is if you take it serious, man, you can win. And then you can just make people laugh because there's nothing, man. I'm talking about laughing at a live comedy show where you got good comics and you're laughing. I mean, gut busting. That shit is off the chain, dude.
Oh yeah,
that's
dude.
so much fun, man.
Everyone there and people that have nothing to do with comedy, that are just looking at it from a total different perspective than what we're looking at it from, have a great time. They come out so excited after the show, like all weekend, dude. All weekend, I had great sets all weekend long. I didn't have a bad set where I went, oh, man, I dropped the ball on this one. Some I had to cut a little bit shorter than others, and there's stuff I wish I would have said, and but I didn't get to. But everything I did went boom, 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 and everyone after the show had a great time, dude. Everyone. Carlos kills it, dude. Even the bad rap that he gets, though. Dude, that dude's my friend. And the reality of it, that dude kills it, dude, on stage. He crushes, dude. The crowd loves him. Everyone's lined up to meet him afterwards. And if they didn't, they would have just left and said, fuck this dude. That's why people have said what they said about him or whatever. But he's really a likable dude when you meet him. And on stage, the stuff he says, it's funny. And he's got his intelligent stuff and his deep stuff and his just stupid, corny stuff, But it all meshes together for the crowd to go, I love you. Afterwards, they're like, we met you over here and we love you. Like, he's got fans for years out there.
Man. Come on,
for
dude.
decades.
Like I said, man, yes.
Decades, dude.
Yeah, and the thing about it is you just got to keep engaging them and, and keep, giving them some good material, man, some good stuff, put out some good projects. And just his comedy, just him being a road comic, man, just,
Yeah, being that road comic, and then, I feel like for me, I have to be moving around. Like a lot of people don't have a social life outside of comedy. That's all they know is comedy. I do comedy. You go to the open mic. You go to the open mic. Did you go to that show? Did you watch the special? And everything is just comedy. Everything. And I don't live my life like that, dude. Like I'm a man of many hats, bro. When I get off that stage, it's badass to do that, but then I want to go ride my skateboard. I want to go ride my BMX bike. I want to go ride with my friends in the Harley. I want to go hang out at the tattoo shop. And, I want to go watch the UFC fights. I, just want to go out and play pool or play Hold'em, with my boys, and do all that other stuff. And a lot of other comedians don't do that. So when it comes to getting people to your show, I know all these people personally that go, hey, well, we hang out with this dude. Because I've noticed even like a lot of my friends that are probably way funnier than me and doing way more stuff than me, but when it comes to a show, they don't fill it up here because they don't have any social life. If you don't know him from comedy, then you don't know him at all. You know what I mean? Yeah. So you could just say, oh, I know that dude from multi things. Handball. I go to the handball court too, And so I think that's where I get my material from.
Now that's but really you got to learn how to market yourself. Dude.
Yeah, I know. And with this social media, it's so it's so easy to feel like you ain't doing shit. God dang, because all you can meet one dude that's like, I got 200,000 followers yesterday, and you're like, fuck, dude, and they're just, I'm this and that, and I'm like, I don't want to do that, though.
But remember, dude, you can have all them millions of followers, man, but if they don't look at you and able to put their hands in their pockets and pull out them dollars.
Yeah.
They don't feel that toward you, then all that mess don't mean nothing.
Well, you know what I've seen though with a lot of these people that were, I guess, there's a little, I don't know if you want to call it an era, but maybe what would you call it, Josh? A time. This is when there's a lot of influencers that got their chance to be comedians and go or whatever they're to get on the stage and do whatever they're doing. And they got that first run, and the second run is cacahuates because they're like I saw them and it really wasn't.
Yeah, but that happens in regular life too. Like your comic, they get their first special in, and then that sophomore, that second one is you're like,
the first one they had just bam, 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 banger after banger after banger, and then the second one's up there preaching.
See, that
they're up there
expectation, and that's hard to match. But the thing is consistency. If you can stay consistent. That sophomore maybe didn't hit, but that third one.
Well, when it's your freshman one that doesn't hit because they came off the being not on stage, they were really at home or doing their influencer type stuff.
They shouldn't have no special. That's it. The thing is,
not a special. It's not even a special. I'm just saying they're just doing so much stuff on TikTok and Instagram and all this and Facebook that they get booked at comedy clubs, and then you go see them and you go, Like, all right, I guess, let me just look at you on TikTok then, because that's where 30 seconds of you is better than a whole hour of you, or whatever they're doing. And the second run for a lot of these people has been caca.
And it kills the crowd, man. It kills it, man.
It kills the game.
Woo.
It kills the game, though. But you know what? There's so many good comedians out right now, too. There is so many people going out there, Hans Kim and Shane Gillis and even Andrew Schultz, Theo Vaughn, Joe Rogan. They're all out there, dude. Those dudes are out there fucking really but they're packing in places and people loving their shows.
Nice.
They're fucking loving, and that's whether I like their show or not really doesn't matter. If they're getting other people to pack in that place and they have a following, what the fuck does it matter what I think? I'm just glad that people are going out again and spending money, even if I think, that dude sucks. Say I'm saying that about someone, that dude sucks, but he sells out all weekend. I'm glad. I'm not going to go like, fuck, dude, that's fucking sucks that dude that sucks had all these people go to a show. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with him. I'm not going to be mad.
Try to ride that wave.
Oh,
man.
I'm glad, dude. I'm like, you know what? If I think that dude sucks, and that means I must think that I'm better than him. That means that if I'm better than him, then I should be packing in that show too. Then there should be no excuse because people are going out. They went out there for him. So all it does is make, it makes for, there's enough to go around. There is enough to go around and for people to share the wealth out there. And I'm just glad people are going out again and enjoying sold out comedy rooms.
Right.
And, whole weekends that, that girl, I don't know what she does, but she's an influencer girl, Chona E. She was just at the LOL last weekend. And I met her for the first time at Israel's benefit thing on Saturday. And I introduced myself and she introduced herself and I asked her, hey, how did your shows go? She said she had good shows all weekend long, And that's good. This is the first time she got a whole weekend, 1 Thursday, 2 Friday, 2 Saturday, 1 Sunday. And
at LOL?
At LOL.
Okay.
And before that, she was just getting what I was getting.
Mm-hmm.
A Wednesday. Then what did I get? A Wednesday. Then I got a Thursday. Then I got a Sunday. And to headline. And so maybe I've done pretty good numbers on every time I've been out there. I think the lowest amount I got at the LOL was it 200? Yeah, 2 something.
Nice. That's man, dude.
And I got 300. I got over 300 on one.
Man, that's that's a good build up, baby.
That is, dude. I know. I know the manager Kevin came up to me and was like, "Bro, your people drink." And I was like, "I know. They're all on parole and probation, bro. They're going back." So yeah, man, my crowd drank and ate. That's one thing. Like with Carlos, the food and drinks don't stop coming out, dude. Those people are pissed when they get the bill at the end of the night, dude. Because
well, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you,
that
dude,
LOL bill ain't bullshitting.
good stand up make you do that. You're having so much fun, man. And then if you're a dude, man, a single dude, and want going out and got a lady, you want to take a lady out.
Oh
man.
yeah,
So you take her to a good stand up, man. And
that's a dangerous one though, dude. If they don't know and you take them in there blind and they say something that about, you know,
that's what you got to know. You gotta know who you're going to see.
I know. Like I've gone to. I remember when Jackass came out. So many girls that were totally offended by that, and I had a friend of mine. We went to see it 3 times, and we laughed our fucking asses off, dude. It was so fucking funny, and I thought it was the funniest thing. It's stupid now. I don't even want to see it now, and that I'm older. But back then, it was hilarious, dude. And she was fine with seeing some dude stick a car in his ass, and like when other girls would be like, "Oh my god, girl, you know, why don't we watching this for?" Yeah. So, and with some comedians too, I'm up there going, "Why are you going there, bro? Like you had it pretty good until you went there."
But see, that's a lot of times that's experience. You know, that's knowing. You know, knowing.
I guess
experience, man. Just being in the, you know, because you never know. A crowd, each crowd is different.
Well, you know, and then I've had people. I think you might have even told me too this, but Juan has told me multiple times to lose that brother night joke. And I know you've even said you're going to tell that joke tonight at places, but that joke I've murdered with that joke. Right? Have you seen? I've fucking like literally 10 people died at one of my shows, dude, because that joke was so good. No, but I like this weekend when I did that joke, dude. I could see people were crying in the seats, dude, because I built up all the tags.
It's a good more when I more and more I listen. It's a good joke because you hit both sides. You know, it's a good joke. It's just it was good. It's funny. Like I told you that. I told you. I just that was at early in the game, but you matured it. It's how you say it too. You know, like I love it, man. How you said from the cocoa butter to the being in the parking lot. You know
there's so many tags going down. Tags, and Juan helped me milk that. Even to the part where when I said I wiped it off, and then I walked out and I thanked him. I don't even know why I thanked him.
But see that right there is how you do it, man. Everyone can deliver that part.
Yeah,
and you do it. You do it to where it's like, okay, motherfucker. So yeah. And that's everyone can deliver like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a lot of years. That joke's been a lot of years in the making, bro.
That's what I'm saying. And so I give you credit.
So check.
You've worked it.
Have you seen that new cancel that they're trying to do on that one dude, that comedian that was about to be Trevor Noah's replacement on The Daily Show? Hassan Minhaj.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I don't know.
Me
and Carlos were having this conversation in the green room. He came up to me and he told me about it because I didn't know anything about it.
Man, so they didn't get before you stop, man. My boy Roy Woods, he wasn't in the running for that.
I don't know. No? Who's Roy Woods?
He's been on there forever. Yeah, the black dude. I was just saying.
Oh well, they said that
went to the White House.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. That's his name, Roy Wood. Yeah, that funny little black dude that makes all them faces. Yeah. No, well, they said that this dude, this Hassan Minhaj, was the front runner to be to take over Trevor Noah's spot because he's retiring after 7 years. So Carlos tells me this weekend, and we're in the green room. He's like, "Hey, man, how do you feel about them going after this dude?" And I was like, "What are you talking about? I don't even know anything about it." And then he just check it out, and tell me what you think about it. So after Sunday night, or Monday night, I got looking on the computer and reading up about it. So apparently, they took this dude's shot at being on the host of the Daily Show because they say he's a liar. He's going on stage and he's lying. And when Carlos said that, Carlos said, "Well, they're canceling because he's lying." I said, "Hold up, man. That's what we do. We go up on stage and we lie. We fabricate shit. We make up all kinds of bullshit." Those rats weren't really lifting weights at Juan's house. I didn't meet another man too really in prison, like that. All that shit, we make it up. You find a story and you embellish it and exaggerate it. And you make it yours and you go, what could have, well, maybe happened to someone else, and you tell that funny story, right? Well, this dude, they're saying because he's Indian, and he was saying that he experienced so much Indian people being racist against him, racism, and that he got a envelope mailed to him with some white powder. He opened it up and some white powder spilled out onto his 2 or 3 year old daughter, and they had to rush her to the hospital. Him and his wife had to rush her to the hospital, and they didn't know if she was going to live or she was going to die because they thought it was anthrax. Right. And I guess he tells this bit during his set, like real serious, and he gets the crowd, real deep into what he experienced. Mm-hmm. And then they fact checked him. The New York Post fact checked his fucking story and said, no, that never happened. What happened was he said he did get an envelope, it did open it up, it did have white powder that fell, but it fell on his table and his daughter was sitting at the other end. And in his head, he said, man, what if she was sitting right here and it fell on her and this is what. So yeah, you do that. But they're going after him and they're saying, no, because he's a liar, and people can't trust him. People can't trust him to tell the truth, and and if he's going to be the host of the Daily Show, that's where people get their news source. A fucking comedy show, bro. And that's bullshit, bro.
Man,
that is
bullshit.
I'm just sitting here. Hey, Vance, you're gonna get away from the microphone again.
I'm sorry, man. I'm just sitting here.
That's bullshit, dude. That's bullshit. What it's come to, dude. You get your fucking news from a comedy show? Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Man, that's just like what's that dude that's running around in the Senate? Where is it?
The liar dude?
Yeah, the dude with the glasses. He said he's been got these degrees.
The dude de Los Santos.
Yeah, that's that dude, man. It's
just Santos, right?
In the highest place like that, man.
Like they weren't gonna check and see if you had a GED, motherfucker.
Oh man! But we still let him. He's still doing his thing. He's still going to work every day.
Hey, he's smarter than all them. He tricked all them politicians. He should be.
I guess now they just can't say they have egg on their face, man. They cannot take a L.
And he's still not backing down.
Yeah, he's not at all, dude. And he's still talking about he's going to work for the American people. Dude, man, it's crazy, man. It's crazy, dude.
Yeah, that's what it's come to. But
that's crazy.
I don't know how these dudes can stand there and know that the shit's coming. Like it'd be like me if I fucking threw my hat in the race and they're like, "You think they're gonna find out you've been to prison?" I'm like, "Nah, shh, don't say anything."
Don't say anything.
Yeah, don't say anything. They'd be like, "Mr. Hernandez, the first debate, boy, I'd be out there getting my ass roasted." God dang it. Like, how'd you find that? Because it's everywhere. Anyone can find it.
But they,
it turns out the dude didn't have any degrees and all this shit either, right? Like he was lying about his education and stuff.
And then but they don't want to cancel him. But they want to cancel a comic. A
comic, yeah.
A comedian. Come on, man.
It's gone too far, dude.
Dude,
you know what we need? We need someone in office that is closer to our age that gets it. That fucking gets it. And the closest I feel that we've gotten to someone that kind of got it, that seemed like they were fighting for us than just fighting because, was Bernie Sanders. Yeah. But I listened to him.
You got to understand, too, man. It's not just...
But, I mean, that's the only one that got close. I didn't say he was the voice of, that's the guy. But, I mean, that's the closest I've ever heard anyone just sounding like, that dude sounds okay. But I haven't really heard anyone been like, that's the guy, dude. Like, fuck yeah, we need someone like that. I haven't seen that dude yet. Is there? They keep talking about DeSantis. And he's a piece of crap, right?
No, heck no. Yeah.
And then they talk about this new Indian guy that's jumping in there now, too.
That business dude? Yeah, I wouldn't go that route.
No, him either. I haven't really seen, but I just keep hearing about them bringing up his name. And then there's some Asian guy, too, right? Right? Isn't there an Asian guy? Yang? That's pretty. They said that he sounds like he's got a pretty level head. Wang or Wang Chung. Hey, see, dude, you got me making fucking Asian...
It don't matter. It's as crazy as it is, man. It's crazy, dude. I mean, but my thing.
Huh? Andrew Yang, yeah.
And there's also RFK.
Who? Oh, yeah. Well, I heard he withdrew. Oh, no. He just went to an independent party. So he's just creating his own party. Yeah, he went next door. Said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna rent the room next door and start my own party." The Democrats won't let him into their party. So what do you mean? How do you not? If you're your own party, don't you get your chance to debate if you're running? So he just runs as an independent. You just get your name on the ballot, but you don't get to say anything. Well, that's some bullshit.
But don't you gotta rank so many votes on the polls, and then you gotta raise so much money?
I don't know. I've never ran for president. Right. You know, last time I tried to run, they found out.
To be on the debate, to be in the...
Ross Perot? He ran as an independent in like 91. 88, yeah.
But he had some votes.
But he was a billionaire.
He had some votes. Yeah, well, see that I can see that now. If they wrote that in, slid that in, nobody knew about it.
So they made a law after that you can't get in as an independent and be part of the process. You just have to put your name on the ballot and hope for the best.
Yeah.
What kind of fucking rigged system is that against that person? You know, now that makes it almost
surprised,
huh?
I know you ain't surprised of rigness.
Oh no, I'm just saying, but hey, rig it please is what they should. I mean. Oh, them riggers over there tripping, bro.
Think you didn't hit one, boy.
Oh boy, like that's the Migas joke that I have. I just saw Vance's face at the back of the room. I was like, these are some Migas with attitude. Woo. No, but they really so they're making it almost impossible for someone to say we need to change so much, but from these two people that are beefing, it's like we're in a civil war right now with the Democrats and the Republicans. They're not gonna fucking get along. Now they're so married to their party that no matter if their policies are good or bad, they just have to go against them because that's their gang. It's it's their Crip and blood, bro.
Man,
and they stay stuck to it. So when fucking Latin King comes around from the other side and tries to get in on the mix, they're like, nah, step back, bro. We got this, So you can't. That dude can't even get in, and so they need to leave room for this dude to shoot at someone too.
They're all in cahoots with each other.
How are they in cahoots when they're those two parties are in cahoots, but they're keeping everyone else out of the cahoot.
They just fighting. Have a diversion where you looking this way, looking to the left. What's happening on the right is getting. All the money made. They're just making sure everybody get their money. That's it.
Did you vote yesterday? Was it?
Yeah, I voted, but I voted early. And man, those propositions, and they ain't said nothing about that. Just shut up. I'm talking about the one in the city, for the property taxes and all that. And,
did you read it? Oh, did you read all of them or what?
No. I mean, who does?
I don't know. No, I thought maybe you read up before you went to vote, like what this and that is. I don't know what any of that shit is. What is? So what are some of them?
I'm on the other side of the hill. See, like that cyclist right there we watching?
Yeah, that's
I'm
like
on
you.
The downhill. Yeah, he's going downhill. So
that's what you can see him eat shit. Good. That's gonna be you going down the hill too. Eating shit down one of them hills.
Nah, I ain't going down that fast. I'm just cruising.
Oh,
yeah,
cruising, no, Vance don't do nothing fast.
Nothing I can do. I don't.
Except probably take a shit.
It's the ones that's behind us. It's the kids. Those kids that's behind us gonna catch it.
So when is the next election? Is next year, 2024, right?
Yep.
Yep. God dang, dude. Mm-hmm. And you know what? Hey, dude, I don't mean to offend you here, but you're probably gonna take it as offensive. But what the fuck has Kamala Harris done?
What she could.
I don't know. What does that mean? Nothing.
I mean, what did you want her to do?
I don't know, but just be a little bit more.
What did Biden do when he was vice president? What did
I don't know. No. We're talking about right now. We're not going back to all the history of what. I'm just saying, what has she done? Really, that's an honest question. What has she done? Because she kind of faded back. I thought she was going to be out there making a name for herself. The first woman vice president.
She's not out there making
I thought she was going to be like in
she's doing some things.
I haven't really heard much of her though. She kind of just stays.
Well,
in the back.
Mainstream media not covering it. There's a lot of things that's going on that's not being covered.
Well, I know
a lot of major stuff.
What is she doing?
Huh?
What is she doing? Is all I'm asking. What is she doing? You keep being vague, but what is she doing?
Well, I mean, I'm not trying to be. Never talking about being vague. She was on one of them other shows the other day explaining
Cooking
how
show or
she's,
what?
like she's working on the abortion the
getting it
abortion
changed?
fight.
What is
She's
she
working
fighting
on the
for?
oppression for voter rights.
What is she fighting for? The abortion for abortions to be accessible to people again?
Yeah, the women, so women can have the
Abortion,
right,
the right to have an abortion again, right?
Yeah, they have the right over their bodies.
Yeah.
It's just more than just that, you know.
Well, I know that.
Dudes
I'm
is
just
trying
saying. I'm just saying. What is her stance on where is she fighting? I don't know. I haven't heard anything about it though. But I mean, it's not like I'm always looking for it. But I just haven't heard.
Covered by the mainstream, media. They cover what they want to cover. Like they say, it's
well, damn it, she's supposed to be out there fucking peeling out in the fucking front yard and trenching yards and throwing fire bombs at people's windows and fucking stirring shit up, dude. And when she leaves, I'll be like, damn, that was Kamala Harris, man. She fucking came through like a fucking Viking and made her mark and made a change. You know, she was supposed to Rosa Parks this shit. And I just haven't seen her do a damn thing, really. I wanted to see her do something. I voted for her. I voted for fucking Biden. And believe me, I didn't like Biden either, but I hated Trump. That's all I knew. I didn't like Biden, but I hated Trump. So but for all you people,
the only thing Trump is for the rich and to get richer.
Well, you know, Trump. I didn't like Trump when he was on The Apprentice. So it didn't have anything to do with his presidency shit. I didn't like him from before that. I've always thought that dude was a piece of crap as a person.
Well, he was a businessman.
I hate him back then.
That's
shrewd.
That's that mentality you got to develop.
Well, this is what I think of that.
Level. You know, if you start caring about folks, man, that means you're sharing. You can't reach that number one status caring about folks. You got to step on some folks. That's what it is.
That's all he do. Step on motherfuckers. It's weird how people just got so attached to that dude, man.
They all getting it up.
Oh, yeah. Look at fucking Hunter Biden, that bullshit.
And on the Democrat side, yep. They all getting it, man.
And man, that's crazy that Hunter Biden is running around like losing coke in the White House or whatever, leaving laptops with fucking all this shit on. Like, what are you doing? You're trying to get caught, motherfucker. Or you're really whacked out on drugs and you're just fucking that off. Where you can't, you never keep track of shit. You know people that are all fucked up on drugs and you're like, look at this motherfucker. At it again. Doesn't matter if they're trying or not. They're just always fucking up. And that's who he is, I guess, huh?
Hey.
That sucks, dude. To be the president of the United States and your son just won't stop fucking up, bro. God, dude, that's got to be frustrating.
That's it. Yeah, that's just it. That's no matter what. I mean,
but it's not the president's fault that if his son's a fuck up. But it is his fault if he's throwing him fucking jobs and knowing his son's a fuck up and sending him out. You just be like, hey, bitch, you're on your own. I got a fucking world to run over here and shit. Like, shit, my son, he fucking up. He on his own. I'm not even the president.
Well, but hey, at least he ain't giving up on him though, man.
No, I ain't giving up on
dad.
Who, Biden? Biden?
Standing there through thick and thin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then you got that's what other people don't see. He's sniffing kids. He's a fucking pedophile. Like what? He's just a fucking weirdo, man. He's been in politics too fucking long, and you don't even know
all that should have time limits on it, man. All them jobs up there, man.
How old is Biden? 80? 81?
No, he's 70 something, man.
Is he in his 70s? And Trump is what? Is he 80 yet?
Slow thumbs over there.
Huh? And Trump is 77?
77.
Youngster.
And they don't say nothing about Trump's age. They're always on Biden's age.
Well, because he's having issues with his age. Some people, Trump's like a fucking jack-in-the-box head who still can talk shit with the best of them. Biden's over there going blah, 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 blah. You don't know. And then he's falling into the bushes and upstairs and off of bikes and walking the wrong way. And just like, so yeah, there's a lot of things he's doing differently from Trump. Trump's still on his fucking, he thinks he's on fucking Wild 'N Out still, dude. He's just fucking roasting people, dude.
Man, and they gonna get away with it and
dude,
die in their sleep, just pass on.
Well, yeah,
That's crazy.
not everyone can get Bernie Madoff.
Wow.
I mean, what? And Bernie died of cancer, right, in prison? Yeah, that motherfucker got lucky, huh? Well, I mean, what are you gonna do? You never can prove what this dude has so much money, and I guess he's been in New York for so long doing what he does. He knows powerful people. His dad knew powerful people before that. So they come from generations of pulling strings for each other.
Sir.
So right now they're yanking fucking cords and ropes to save this motherfucker. He's trying to get every fucking. But you know what though? At the same time, if he doesn't stop just mouthing off, they're not.
Puts his foot in his own mouth.
They're just not going to be able to save him anymore. Yeah, they're just all gonna. They're gonna fucking step back, and it's gonna be like a mobster movie. When the mob just steps back off that one dude and says, hey, I don't know, why do you want to take chances? And then everyone says, get rid of him.
Get rid of him.
Yeah, get rid of him. And then Trump's going to get locked up, and then they're going to find him hanging in his cell because he committed suicide.
Wow.
Hey, I can dream, can I?
No, that's a great ending, man. I hope you write it.
Yeah, but I mean, it's happened to others in powerful positions that rubbed elbows with him.
Man, that power, someone, that's the fear. Is losing the money and the power. That's the two fears they have: money and power.
And what do you think, Clinton? Still, like they talk Clinton, they always throw Clinton in the mix, and Hillary. Do you think they're still sitting in there like calling on like everyone and Obama's? People still think Obama's the president. He's in the basement in the White House calling the shots, bro. That's what Obama's in the basement of the White House right now calling the shots. I think
Obama got his little bank that they allowed enough that he.
Well, they all have their little bank, and it ain't a little bank.
He ain't doing nothing really. He ain't doing nothing.
Dude, if you watch, do you watch? You know who Jordan Klepper is?
No, who's that?
That's a dude that was on, I think, The Daily Show. That tall, thin, white dude, comedian, I guess, too, and he would go out to the Trump rallies and ask them all these questions and make them look like fucking idiots.
Yeah.
And
I've seen it a couple times.
And there were some people that have, I think multiple people have said, we know Obama's still running this country, and Biden's just his puppet, and shit like that. And they really fucking wholeheartedly believe that shit. There's some people that still believe that Trump is president. There is, right, Josh? No, not that they even got the election taken, that they believe he's still the president of the United States and that it was never properly turned over and that he is still the president.
Michelle Obama might run for president.
Huh?
Michelle Obama
What about it?
might run for president.
Really? Have you heard that?
I haven't. Really? You just trying to start some conversation because
Michelle, for those of you who can't hear, because Josh
been
is
saying that a long time.
that Michelle Obama is going to run for president, but she's never been in politics besides her husband being the president. She was never in politics before that, was she? Was she an attorney or something, right?
She's an attorney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't mean she's in politics. I got friends that are attorneys that aren't in politics at all. I know. I'm just saying, but she wasn't. I'm just wondering where she would stand. But she has Obama was president for 2 terms, right?
Yes.
So she's got 8 years of knowing everything. Well, I mean, 8 years is a pretty good run at a job.
Well, man, I'm telling you, the thing about it is, ain't nobody whoever come in, they won't have the knowledge or even the clout to do anything with this, having to deal with them people overseas, dealing with these world leaders out here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude. That's you got to have somebody that could be able to deal with them cats.
Who do you think? You think Biden is dealing with them right now, the right way? Or did you think Trump dealt with them better?
But anytime we can let one senator hold back the military like that, That's crazy, man. That right there, that weakens
Wait,
us.
what do you mean? What are you talking about?
Tuberville. That one
I don't know.
that's holding back all the promotions, man, for the military.
Oh,
Putting
that's the
these
thing.
guys in the positions to lead the country, to lead our military.
Oh yeah, that's fucked up.
That's that. I mean, for someone that on that level, dude, for someone like that to carry that out, you know, and Kim and what's the dude from Russia?
Oh, Putin.
Putin and them cats, man. They and now look at Yahoo, not Yahoo. That dude.
Oh,
Them
of
dudes
Israel.
don't play. Them dudes, they you know,
Prime Minister of Israel?
United States. You know, they want you to cease fire and man, please. You ain't over here fighting Hamas, and that's a enemy. We surely don't want that stuff to get over here to get crazy over here, dude.
Hummus. I know I hate hummus, dude.
That's some different evil, partner. That's some different.
I know chickpeas.
That's
Anyone who eats chickpea
man.
dip is fucking disgusting.
We don't want, so we don't want that on American soil. Fight, woo, no.
Yeah, well, I mean, who
want that, boy.
do you think? I mean, but do you think Trump dealt with them people better than Biden did?
I don't think he knew what he was doing on the military side.
Yeah,
On the
he
military
definitely
side,
wasn't
did
listening
not-
to his
yeah.
advisors. Were like, "Fuck, what's this maniac gonna say?"
No, he wasn't out on the. He just wants the power. He just wants to be.
So I mean,
dictator.
so do you think Biden's dealing with them
rule.
well right now?
Hmm?
Do you think Biden is dealing with them well right now, or he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing?
He's holding them off.
That's it. So I mean,
He's
who
holding
can?
them off. I mean,
We would have to
they're
get
testing.
that's where we would have to get somebody that was in politics for a long time to come in that has dealt with them before. That could to be the president to go, look, man, with the reputation, not just or some maniac that's. I know, but he isn't the guy though. I'm saying, but he's about to be
too
out.
late for
I'm
him.
saying, but Biden's already got to be out. He's going to be out. So
See, it's gonna take
whoever's
years.
next.
It's going to take years because you got to have that backup. It got to be the youth
Dude,
coming up, man.
you don't
They
have
gotta get
years
in
though.
place.
But you don't have years to take right now with what's building up. You need someone to go in there and try and calm this shit down. At least back to a bubbling instead of a fucking overflowing point.
The way that stuff is split up there, and everyone's for their own agenda. Who you trust?
I know. I don't trust any of them.
Jeffries,
Who's Jeffries?
the one that was the Democrat
That had the
for,
stroke? I mean,
that was going. He got some votes for the speakership, even though it was controlled by the Republicans.
black dude?
Yeah, dude named
Was-
Jeffries.
yeah, I think I saw him. And what, they just didn't want him?
They ain't gonna put no Democrat in that spot. The
Well-
Republicans were gonna let that dude go.
So yeah, it was going to be a Republican.
It's gonna be a Republican speaker, regardless of. But they were just. It was a clownship. I mean, he got the votes, but they didn't do nothing.
He got more votes than that other guy.
He got more at first. Yeah, when they was voting, he
At
got more
first.
votes than Jordan.
And then they said,
he
let's
got
do
more
it again.
votes
Then he
than
pulled a
Jordan.
Trump and said, count it again.
Huh?
Then he had pulled a Trump and said, count it again.
No, no.
Find me
no,
those
he
other.
couldn't have won because you got to get so many votes. But and then it was like basically. But even some of the Democrats had to vote for this dude they got now. So.
And is
they
this
just
dude
wasn't
any
gonna
good?
I don't know, man. They keep saying he's just as conservative as he was for Trump. He was one of the ones that
Oh, yeah,
said
I heard
that the election wasn't right. The results
Yeah, that it
of the
was
election.
stolen and all that shit.
Yeah, so all
Lock
of
his
them over
bitch
there.
ass up too, dude. This is fucking crazy. How stupid the people are acting all in there. Like, these are the professional leaders of our country representing our states and our cities and our government, and they're all acting like a bunch of fucking kids out on the fucking schoolyard themselves.
It's crazy, man.
And it started. It really got ramped up with Trump saying, "Look how I'm acting. You can follow this lead too. Look what it got me. Look what it got him. It got him followers. It got him votes. It got him the presidency." And so some of these people are trying to follow his lead. Yeah.
No, that just tells you
He's a reality TV show. It's about reality TV and social media. Because he was all over social media. Remember every tweet that Trump put out there? Got all kinds of fucking publicity, and then they were stupid, and then whatever, he was putting people down all the time, and it just be that guy. And you might win. Right? I mean, it's already being the safe guy gets you made fun of. And gets you laughed at. What do you what Josh is acting weird, dude.
That's your producer, baby boy.
I know, dude. You ever seen those weird producers like in reality shows in the background? They're like, no, don't put him in the fucking scene. He's weird.
Yeah.
That's what I have. Throw it off producer.
So, man, what you got coming up? I'm going to switch it over and let me...
What? Now you got to interview me on my own damn podcast?
On your own podcast, man. I like to keep up with you, man. I don't always get a chance to get on Facebook. I went to your MySpace page,
My MySpace is kicking it, dude.
Killing, man.
Fuck yeah, dude. I remember I started that on MySpace. I never put a picture up on MySpace. I just got on there to look at it because I guess not long after that came Facebook, right? But there was that. Remember, there was a Classmates.
Classmates.
Remember, Classmates was like from your high school.
Yeah. I think you could try to.
And then you could stay in touch with your classmates. And then that kind of got absorbed by Facebook and everything.
Yeah.
But nah, dude, they hit me up to do a show in Corpus, November 25th, to headline a new club in Corpus. It's on a rooftop.
Okay. On a rooftop in Corpus?
On a rooftop in this new club in Corpus. And they just hit me up yesterday to go over there, but it's Thanksgiving weekend. And I don't know what my family has planned yet. I'm trying to find out, but I need to let them know probably today or tomorrow.
Y'all do big things during Thanksgiving? At that family dinner?
We do, and my dad is in really unstable health.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, right now. So I kind of want to be around this Thanksgiving. I think a lot of the family's going to be in town from out of town because my sister and my brother-in-law recently moved to Colorado, and then my other cousin's in Colorado too now. He got a job at Twitter. And then when Elon Musk bought it, they fired him. And so, but he's still over there.
You mean X?
Huh?
At X?
No. Elon bought Twitter.
X.
Well, whatever. Well, he bought Twitter and then changed the name to X. So my cousin was working at Twitter, and when Elon bought it, and he got fired from X, I guess.
When he was firing all them cats, huh?
But he's probably coming into town, and then my other nieces and nephews are in Houston, and I guess they'll probably all be my little brother's in Houston, and I'm guessing they're all going to be in town this year. I might have to just schedule it for another time. I want to do it. It looks like a really cool place. It's just the timing is kind of bad right now, and I'm still getting situated here in the house. I still need to get my theater screen and system all put up, and
I know everybody's waiting on that, man.
I know, man. There's a fight this weekend too, man. My birthday's Saturday. I'm about to be the big 5-5.
Ooh, double nickel in this piece.
Hell yeah.
That's crazy. I remember when that was the speed limit.
I know, dude. I know. Fucking driving with Governor, dude, and he doesn't know that. Governor, that maniac. He got a speeding ticket yesterday too. He's like, I'm not gonna speed. I'm not gonna stop speeding. That's what he says. So you're not gonna stop speeding. He goes, no, man. I think if I ever got rich, I'd just speed everywhere. They could stop me, and I just pay the ticket. Yeah, until they start arresting your ass. Until you have so many tickets, they take your license away, and then you start going to jail.
Yep.
Oh yeah, let me change that plan. Yeah, that fucking maniac. But no, I have that, and I kind of cleared my schedule for the end of the year. But I'll take some. I'll get some more gigs coming up, and I'm just gonna be kind of selective in what I do towards the end of the year. I want to be around the house a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
kind of being a little bit spoiled. I know, but I guess right now I could do it, so I'll take it. You know what, man? I enjoy the free time. I do enjoy the free time because it's a grind, dude. Every weekend being just, especially when the shows go good, dude. Everyone wanted to. I don't know how many tequila shots I did this weekend, dude. Oh, and a shout out to the owners of Tequila over on Bandera and Hillcrest. What was it? Carlos, I think was his name. They took me out there and bought VIP treatment, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And it was cool. I had a good time, man. And then I met this other dude, Edward, the owner of Don Romo Mexican restaurant. Really cool dude, man. He has this restaurant. He wants to start doing comedy shows there and stuff. But I told Cliff.
That's good. Now you opening up comedy rooms, man.
Yeah, that's
you
what
just pretty soon, maybe. Hey, you never know.
Yeah, just networking around the city, dude.
Your journey's a little different.
Yeah, everyone's journey is different, dude. My journey has definitely been different. Those people they all went out to the show this weekend, man, and they treated me really well, man. Running into those people, they were just like, we got you," and I was like, "No," and dude, the tequila was flowing, dude. I did and a shout out to Monique over at the Comedy Club for being a waitress, man. She's on it, man. She was badass. But it was a good weekend at the club. But I'm taking a break this weekend, dude. Well, it's my birthday, dude. I'm sure we're gonna do something Saturday night. That's my birthday on the 11th, and there's a big UFC fight.
Oh, okay.
I think, dude. So I'll probably check that out. Just chill, man. But I don't know. I'll post my dates, and also check out my tattoo shop, Cthulhu Tattoo, over on 402 East Travis. Yeah, go check. I got Abel, Chaos, and Axel over there. A really good artist. Shit, people are starting to move around. It's starting to get a little bit busy out there, man. Go hit them up. We're closed Monday and Tuesday, but they should be there the rest of the week. These dudes they're on it, man.
Nice.
Yeah, so check it out. What you got? What you got going on?
Man, sitting back, chilling, making sure I'm breathing tomorrow, hoping God willing.
That's it, dude?
Nah, dude. Yeah.
Just on life support or what, dude? God dang.
Nah, man, we just gearing up for the new year, man, for 2024. Actually, E, we're gonna I'm gonna go to Houston, and we're gonna do some. Like I said, we're gonna start our baby doc with Reg.
That's a mini documentary for those people that don't know in the industry.
Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all.
Yeah.
The What's Up Sucka podcast.
Yeah,
viewers and listeners.
I'm letting the suckers know what's up. So.
And so, man, we're gonna try to run and see if we can connect up with Bum B.
Bum B, the rapper out of Houston.
Rapper out of Houston. You know, he has that burger spot.
Oh no!
Yeah, I'm gonna try to see if I can go and connect with him and
what to do a sandwich episode.
Yeah, do a sandwich episode. Then Reg got a couple schoolmates that got a restaurant. Then Kimball Anders, who played with the Kansas City Chiefs, Hall of Famer. They all grew up as little kids from this youth center, So we're gonna do stuff like that, man. Just have fun with it, man. He's trying to turn from eating meat to vegan, vegetarian, not vegan. Let me back that up. Vegetarian, I guess.
And where is this gonna air?
He'll eat a pork chop, huh?
Where is this gonna air?
It's gonna air on this television network called TAN TV.
TAN, that's TAAN, right?
African American Network, where you have a local feel with a global reach. So it's it's gonna be it's building, it's growing, and it's just a thing I do on the side after been in management for those years out there.
So where can they find TAN TV? They can just go on to Google Tan TV and then download the app, or is that
Well,
what?
actually, go to the AfricanAmericanNetwork.com.
Okay.
The AfricanAmericanNetwork.com, and poof, everything will show up. And then also TAAN.TV. Also TAN.TV. And it can be viewed on all Apple devices, all Android devices, Roku, Amazon Fire Stick, and the World Wide Web.
All right, man. Well, cool. We'll check out Bro Man and Vance with his sandwich search. And thanks for tuning in and checking us out, man. I'll be on stage again soon, and hopefully y'all see me on my next podcast next week. Peace.